The media obviously want Elizabeth Warren to be the nominee. Why? Well, she checks all of their boxes. She is a woman, which is intersectional, at least mildly so. She's not Native American. That would have helped her, but she's not. And she is an ideas person, by which they mean she has a lot of bad ideas that do not mirror her ideas from earlier in her career when she was sort of moderate. Now she is a wild-eyed progressive, and she also has the cadences of an upper class elite from Massachusetts, which is where she's been teaching for the last 20, 30 years. So she fulfills all of their boxes. She makes them feel smart. So if you actually want to do well in a Democratic primary, you have to make the press feel flattered that they agree with you. And they feel so smart because, oh, Elizabeth, she taught at Harvard Law. That means she's smart. Right? Just like Barack Obama. Barack Obama made them feel super smart. Well, I'm saying intelligent things. And they're like, yeah, he's so smart. I feel so smart when he's in the room. Oh, it's wonderful. And then doing the same thing with Elizabeth Warren. Bernie Sanders doesn't make them feel smart because Bernie Sanders can't make anybody feel smart. Because he's like being hit in the head with a socialistic 2x4. Okay, Elizabeth Warren makes them feel smart because she's got plans, man. She's got plans and doctrines. So the media are covering her with, they are just ladling the gravy of joy upon her. It's unbelievable. Okay, the Washington Post ran on the front page of their website a piece called Elizabethan, Warren Knows the Power of Words. I'm not kidding you. This is it. Our journalistic firefighters. We should certainly trust them. I can't imagine why people don't trust the media. I can't imagine it. Peter Marks is their theater critic. Okay, and the Washington Post ran this piece. I remember when they did the same about Marco Rubio. No. I remember when they did this about, nope. I remember Trump, nope. The theater of politics. The Post's critic reviews the performances of the Democratic candidates. Needless to say, rave reviews from the critics. Peter Marks, he says, she enters in an ordinary blouse and slacks, not a toga. And yet, when Senator Elizabeth Warren takes the stage of a music hall in the sweltering Sunbelt city, it is with a command of the occasion that might have Julius Caesar's Mark Antony taking notes. I'm never going to stop vomiting. It's just going to be a continuous stream of vomit. It's going to be like that scene in Team America where the puppet just vomits. That's what this is. But it gets better. You ready? This is journalisming. Peter Marks says, the vocal modulation, the oratorical rhythm, the instinct for a good story. She's got the ingredients for a magnetic performance, and she delivers. When Warren speaks, you lean in. Okay, I took a sample class with Elizabeth Warren when I visited Harvard Law School, who'd been back in like 2004. And she was fine. I mean, she's somewhat charismatic, but this is wildly overstated. Have you watched her speeches lately? What made her interesting in a small crowd is not what makes her interesting on a big stage. On a big stage, all of the charm that she has in small crowds is lost. She seems mannered. She seems over the top. She is a slightly souped-up version of Hillary Clinton on the campaign stump. But according to the Washington Post, she's like Shakespearean. She's Olivier. They literally put this on the front page of their website. Friends, Romans, countrymen is not exactly where the talk goes in her 45-minute strut upon the Tempe stage on this August evening in the Marquis Theater, capacity 2,500. It is so packed, some of the crowd must remain outside in the 100-degree heat. Still, the sense of drama Warren radiates replicates the momentum of an actor at the climactic point of a play. Her speech may not convey the compact lyrical eloquence of Mark Antony, but the sights and sounds of her presentation deliver the centrifugal emotional force of a potent soliloquy. Just as Antony fashioned an address to provoke a passionate response in which every wound of Caesar should move the stones of Rome to rise in mutiny, Warren has a gift for infusing a call to action with raw, clarifying emotionality. Antony appeals to the crowd's desire to control its destiny. So does Warren. I mean, this is what I thought when I saw her dancing in Minnesota. I mean, that's what I see right there. I think Mark Antony. I don't see awkward Elaine from Seinfeld. I don't see grandma at the bar mitzvah. I see Mark Antony when she's doing this. Folks, you should subscribe just so that you can actually see the tape of this so you know what I'm talking about. It's not good. It ain't good. They deployed their theater critic to do this. I trust the media so much, guys. They say in this hall, it came across as genuine, in part because the speakers seemed to be seeking that kind of intensity. One of the most seductive attributes of great actors is that they create the impression they are giving you more of themselves and asking you, as an audience, to give them more in return. A Warren performance is a polished act of seduction. Dude, take a cold shower. mean, goodness gracious. That's what I see. Again, polished act of seduction. Polished act of seduction. Wow, I'd hate to see what an unpolished act of non-seduction looks like. My goodness. Did you know that every like on this video creates one additional leftist here? Don't ask me why. It's science. To take advantage of this amazing opportunity, hit the like button.